Welcome, I'm Marda, and today's flow is called the Let Go flow. And today we're going to weave in some little practice of letting go of negativity, letting go of stress, and then making room for positivity and calm. So that's kind of where the focal point is today. This is going to be a slow flow, full body Vinyasa class. I'll give you modifications. I'll kind of level up postures from level 1 sometimes to level 3. So it just depends on where you are in your practice. Just listen to your body, and if you ever need to, come down to child's pose when you need a break. All right, so today's practice, we're going to start on your back. And kind of any position you want. It can be Shavasana, can be feet wide, knees together. And bring your hands to your belly. And as you take a deep inhalation, you're going to feel your belly rise. And as you exhale, you're going to feel your belly recede. So just about 5 breaths here. Let's just open mouth exhale for this part. Inhale through the nose if that's available. Fill it up. Belly puffs up. And exhale. Squeeze out all the old air. Inhale. And exhale. Final 2, inhale, and exhale. Last breath here, inhale, and exhale. Bring your feet hip width, so your knees are bent. You're going to come into a figure 4 shape by bringing your right ankle to cross your left thigh. Flex your right foot. So you're in this figure 4 shape. And bring your hands to the sides, palms down for stability. Hold this shape. And just windshield wiper from side to side. And your mobility will just determine whether your foot comes to the ground or your knee comes to the ground. So just nice and slow. As you come through the midline, you're rooting down through your lower back and are massaging the lower back on your way. And then the next time your feet come to the left, or your right foot comes to the left, you can bring your foot to the ground, or if you have a block or a pillow, you can put your foot under that pillow. Then flip your palms up. You can stay right here. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your left hand to your thigh and gently pull towards the mat. So it's going to be more towards your floor if you have a regular mat. So you'll feel this nice decompression, this nice stretch along the right lower back, right hip. You might even have gotten a little bit of a crack, crack, crack. And then this right arm is cactused out with your right shoulder down. Now it's hard to breathe when you're twisting, so just find that space to continue to breathe deeply. Just a couple more breaths here. And then releasing your left hand, bring your legs back up, hold that shape, hold the shape. Thread the right hand through. You're going to come into a figure 4 stretch. So your hands can come to your shin or underneath your thigh. Flexing your right foot because your knee's at a 90-degree angle. Pull towards you. Staying here, or if you want a little more intensity, you can come all the way on using your left elbow like a kickstand and pull towards you. Keep those feet flexed. Little adjustments, if you can go a little bit deeper, do so. You should feel this in the right hip and hip and glute. And then go ahead and come back up to that center position. Hold your shape, bring the left foot down. Cactus the arms to the sides. You can bring your knee to the right, either place a block there or a pillow, right? Or if you can bring it all the way down, do that. Cactus the arms out. Breathe along this left hip and rib area, trying to get deep into the psoas. Big breath. And on an inhale, come back to center. Let's just bring both knees into your chest in between sides here. Apanasana. You can roll out your ankles to roll on your lower back. And any kind of movement here, maybe it feels good to roll out through the hip sockets. And then once again, bring the feet hip width on your mat, knees bent. This time we're going to bring the left ankle to clear the thigh bone. Flex your left foot. Arms to the sides, palms down for stability, and we'll do those windshield wiper variations. So come into the left, come into the right, to the left. Remember to press down through your lower back as you come through that midsection, right there. A little massage. And then the next time the feet or your left foot comes to the right, put a block, right? Or bring it all the way down if that's available. Cactus the arms, so palms up. It's kind of like a goalpost. You can bring your right hand to your left thigh if you did so on the other side. And gently pull towards you. But try not to roll over. Keep this left shoulder down. Find your breath. You can also notice when it gets shallow, you might be getting a little uncomfortable, so lengthen it out. And release the hand. Let's come back up to center, still holding the shape. Left hand threads through, grab the shin or the thigh. This foot is still flexed. You can stay right here or come onto your right elbow as a kickstand. Find a little more intensity there. If that's too much, just come back up to center. A lot about yoga is when you should push yourself and when you should hold back. All right, come back to center if you rolled onto the side. Bring your right foot down, holding the shape. Cactus the arms out. And either bring your left knee to a block pillow or all the way down, still keeping the right shoulder down. Deep breath. And go ahead and come back up to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then send your legs up your imaginary wall. You can grab the backs of your calves or your thighs. Bend your knees as you need to. Just roll out ankles. See what's going on with your hamstrings. And then I'll have you roll all the way up, crossing your feet, coming up into a tabletop position. And line up your joints so the shoulders are over the wrists, knees are underneath your hip bones. And we're going to go through some cats and cows with the Ujjayi pranayama, which is inhaling in through the nose and then exhaling through the nose. All right? Here we go. Inhale in through the nose, drop your belly, lift your heart into cow. Soft seal the lips, and then exhale through the nose if that's available as you round into cat. That juicy, audible exhale. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. 2 more times. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale through the nose. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Come into a neutral tabletop. Flip your toes under. And then flip your fingertips towards you, all the way towards your knees if you can. If that's not available, you can bring them a little bit to the sides. But what we'll start with is doing some circles around the wrists. And as you come around the circle, you're pressing into your toes as well. And then switching directions. And then just back and forth. Pressing into the toes, leaning forward, toes, leaning forward. And then hold the weight towards your heels. Press into your big toes. And then if you bend your elbows, you're going to stretch your fingers. All right, from here, you can flip it back over. Roll out one wrist at a time, make a fist. Open it up, get those fingers a little active. And then I like to just bring the back of my hand to the mat and use my other fist. Same thing on this side. And then from here, if there's any other wrist movement you want to do, maybe sit back on your toes. I know it's not comfy, but it'll help stretch out your toes and the fascia in the middle of your feet a little bit. From here, you're going to come to down dog. Setting your hands, trying to get the hands so your thumb and your index finger are in an L shape. Hands are shoulder width. Spread the fingers. Use your fingers, not just the wrists. Make sure your fingers are gripping the floor like little suction cups, right? And move through the body here. Pedal it out. Make sure that your feet are, maybe even start, I always like to start with a little bit wider than hip width. So you can really move here. And then let's do a little bit of a wave. So bringing the feet hip width. You're going to inhale, come up to your tippy toes, lead with your shoulders. As you exhale, bend your knees, wave it back, down dog. Inhale, tippy toes, shoulders lead, bend the knees, wave it back. One more, inhale, plank, exhale, wave it back. Try to broaden your collarbone here and open up the middle of the upper back. So make it nice and broad. Sending your tailbone towards the sky. And it's okay if your heels aren't touching, but just make sure that you're trying to get that inverted V shape. So you might have to bend your knees a little bit here. Okay, so you want that 90-degree angle in the hips. Slowly walk it to the top of your mat. Come up to your fingertips. Once you get there, widen up your stance, right? Mine's about 18 inches apart. You can start by just bringing your forearms to your thighs. Play around with the weight distribution in your feet. And then once you find equal distribution, you can bring your hands to a block, right? Send your tailbone high, so you don't want to be in this rounded position. You want to send the tailbone high. So maybe you need to use a block. Maybe you can grab opposite elbows here and let the head hang. Just give yourself time here to let go of resistance. Hamstrings can be very resistant. Let your head hang. And then just feel the four corners of your feet. So that's under your big toe, under your pinky toe, and under the two sides of your heel. Try to root down evenly. If it feels good, you can sway side to side. I'm kind of liking being still right now, but feel free to move. Releasing the hands to the floor, we're going to do a shoulder stretch. You can interlace the hands behind you. If that's difficult, you can use a towel or a strap. You can interlace the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades together. No tension in the neck, right? Tailbone still high. Lifting, maybe the hands stay at your lower back. It's totally fine. All right, totally fine. Inhale here. And exhale, let go of a little resistance. As you release, you're going to lower the hands to the lower back and then to the mat. We're going to do a little bit of a sunflower, just 2 times in each direction. So what you'll do is you'll bend your knees a little bit, grab opposite elbows. You're going to turn towards the right side of your mat. So now your arms are parallel to the right side of your mat, unless it's round like mine. Inhale, come on up. Elbow tips reach the sky. And then exhale, come back down. Just one more time in this direction. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bring it back down. All right, just pause here, let go of the neck. And then maybe switch the way you're gripping your arms and turn to the left. Inhale to rise. Exhale to come back down. One more, inhale to rise. Exhale to come back down. Meeting in the fold, release your hands. Let's bring your feet, either toes to touch or hip width. I'm gonna face towards you for this part. Come all the way up. Mountain pose, bringing your arms up. Interlace your hands into a steeple grip, okay? This is called the let go mudra, right? So the let go mudra, you're gonna inhale as you reach the sky, visualizing letting go of negativity and stress through your index fingers. Soften your shoulders, inhale. As you exhale, lift and open to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, lift and open to the left. Inhale up. Core is engaged. You're going to draw a line, a little back bend with your fingers. And coming back up. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. So get your fingertips to your shins. And then set high plank. Set your hands. Step it back. You can always put your knees down. You're going to lower down for a 5 count, going past chaturanga. Inhale. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. We're going to set up for Sphinx. All right, so bring your arms on the ground. Elbows are at 90 degrees and spread your fingers. Okay? Engage your core and then pull your hands toward you as you pull your heart forward. Okay? If your chin is up, make sure your neck is nice and long, so drop it a little. If this feels good and you want more, press into your hands. But watch this, don't let the collapsing of the shoulders. Pull the heart forward. Core engaged in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Cross your hands in front of you, rest your head down on your hands, and just wag your hips from side to side. And then come to stillness. Cobra variation. You're going to come up to your fingertips. All right, point your toes, core engaged. Inhale, lift up. So this could be where you start. If it feels okay to your lower back, you can come up higher. And exhale, lower. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower. All right, come up one more time. Inhale. This time, drop your right shoulder and gaze over your left. Inhale, back up. Drop the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Bring your legs together. Zip it up. You're going to come up with the legs together into a child's pose. So knees together, let the hands fall by your sides. Grab the backs of your heels, lift your hips. So you're just kind of this counter action to the cobra pose. You're rounding the back a little bit. And then walk the hands back around for downward dog. All right, pressing into the fingers, sending the hips high. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step to the top of your space. Bring your fingertips to your shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees as much as you need to, fold. Inhale, rise up. Let go, mudra, one last time. Shoulders are soft, right? They're not up in the ears. Inhale. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, draw the line on the ceiling. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. High plank. Toes or knees. Knees would be level 1, right? Chaturanga, don't let the elbows go past 90 degrees. You can come all the way down to cobra or press it up to upward dog. So upward dog, belly buttons between your thumbs and your thigh bones are lifted, hips high. So any variation of vinyasa is okay. And you can do high plank to down dog if you want to take it out. Inhale the right leg high. Come to the tiptoes of your left foot. Hug your knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg high. Knee to nose. Step it through low lunge. Your feet have their own lanes here. And if you have blocks, you're going to need these blocks on the next part. Bring your left knee down. Using your blocks under your arms, extension, right? I don't want your knee to go past your toes. So from here, you're going to press your hips down. Use the blocks to keep the pressure off the lower back and to keep the heart open. All right? Keep the core engaged, keep the lower back safe. All right, go ahead and shift your hips back. So now this knee is at a 90-degree angle. Bring your arms up. Inhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale to lengthen, tailbone to head. Left elbow hooks on the right knee. Lengthen and twist. So trying to bring your thumbs to your heart space. Right shoulders back and down. Next inhale, bring the hands back to your front, and you're going to come into low lunge. Now remember, you can always use your blocks, right? It's a good reason to buy blocks. Left hand's going to stay down or on your block. Right hand comes high. All right, let's warm up the right shoulder. Back strokes for 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions for 3, 2, and 1. Holding it here. If you have knee injuries, don't go into the next posture, okay? We're gonna come into fallen lizard by bringing the left hand up one handprint, coming onto the outside edges of your feet, opening, keeping strong through that left leg. So squeeze your left leg. You should feel it in the right hip. In 5, we're coming around to a wide leg forward fold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it around. All right, so bringing your feet parallel. Again, if the floor's far away, use your block. Bring the hands to the mat. Maybe walk the hands underneath. Just reminder to keep a little micro bend in your knees. Your head hang. Deepen your breath. All right, bring the hands under your shoulders. We're going to come into Skandasana. Now this depends on your knee health as well. So Skandasana, you're going to start to bend the left knee, come onto your right heel. You can stay up here, or you can come all the way down. All right, curling the right toes towards you. Bring your left tricep pressing into your knee, and your hand is flat. Curl the toes up towards you, and then on an inhale, you're going to reach and twist, right arm high. Bring the right hand back down, transfer through the middle, Skandasana left. So again, stay up here if your knee needs to stay higher. Come down, curl the left toes towards you, right tricep's gonna push that open, that right hip, right knee. Inhale, left arm high. And you can be on your toes here. And come back down. So however you want. So if you're standing up high, you're gonna go side to side like this. Maybe you're walking the hands side to side, or you can bring your hands to your heart. High flow, side to side. Evening out your sides. Bring your hands to the floor and fold. Hands are under your shoulders, come up to your toes, and just slide your heels inward. Slight bend in your knee, come all the way up, star. Bring your hands to your heart and sink into goddess. All right, we're gonna do a twist here. Bring the hands to your knees. As you inhale, you're going to open your heart and drop your left shoulder, gaze over the right. Come back to center, inhale, pull the heart through, drop your right. Let's come back to center. Line up your ears, shoulders, and hips. Bring your hands back to your heart. You can stay right here if you're at your edge, or you can come down a little bit. Bringing your hands to the floor. Turn your feet inward again so they're parallel and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's walk it around. Low lunge. And this is a great place for blocks too. We're going to come into pyramid. You're going to shorten up your stance, and then before you fold, pull your right hip back, your left hip forward, so you've got a flat back. So you should be able to put a block on your back. From here, inhale to lift your heart, and then you're going to hinge from the right hip crease and fold. So it doesn't matter, and you can bend that knee. If your hamstrings are super tight, you're going to need the blocks and to bend your knee. One more breath. Start to bend the front knee. Collect the feet at the top of your space and fold. Maybe grab the backs of the calves, pull yourself down. Inhale, halfway lift. Step it back to plank. On the toes or the knees, chaturanga or lower all the way down. Cobra or up dog to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Come to your tippy toes of your right foot. Hug your knee into the nose. Inhale, same action. Leg high, knee to nose. Step the foot on the inside. And you might have to use your left hand to lift your foot forward. Okay? Bring your right knee down. Grab the blocks. Right? Knee over ankle to start. Hands, arms, and blocks are in the same line. Press the hips forward. Keep the core engaged. All right, keep the length in the lower back. And if you feel pinching in the lower back, you got to shift the hips back slightly. All right, go ahead and shift the hips back. Knee at 90, arms up, inhale. Bringing the hands to your heart space. Hinge forward. Right elbow to your thigh. And twist. So you're trying to get the thumbs to the heart space. Maybe it's not quite there, that's okay. But watch this left shoulder too. Keep it back and down. Inhaling as you lengthen. Exhaling as you twist. 2 more breaths and we'll bring the hands back to center, front. 1 more. All right, hands back to center. Come to low lunge. Again, you can use the blocks. Right hand down, left hand high. All right, back stroke for 3, for 2, for 1. Switch directions. I have a lot of Rice Krispies in this shoulder. And bring it up. Pull up through your right kneecap. So make sure you're not dumping down. You're lifting up your buoyant here. Stay here if you have knee injuries. Otherwise, you're going to bring this right hand up, one handprint, fall onto the edge of both feet, and reach. Fire up your right leg. Again, if you squeeze up through your kneecap, you're going to feel the engagement of your quad. All right, you guys are going to go up and around to wide leg forward fold. And I'm going to turn towards you. So wide leg forward fold. This time you're going to grab your big toes with your peace fingers or the outsides of your feet. So you're using your biceps to increase the stretch in your hamstrings. Couple breaths. All right, go ahead and walk your hands out under your shoulders. We're going to come into frog on this side. And you can roll your mat over to give your knees a little bit of cushion. You're going to frog the feet, knees and ankles in line, and bring the feet, curl them up. You can come up to your elbows, and maybe you're going to rock back and forth a little bit. And then holding either here or maybe coming a little bit deeper. All right, slowly walk it up. You can flip your mat back. Coming back up to the wide leg fold. And on this side, you're gonna walk your hands out like they're going to down dog. Okay, once they're set, come up to your tippy toes. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the weight into your heels. All right, draw the chest through the gateway of your shoulders, soften your neck, broaden your collarbone. Walk your hands back under your shoulders, little halfway lift. And you're gonna walk it back to probably the front of your mat. So your left knee is leading. Shorten up your stance, grab your blocks. Right, on this side, you're gonna pull your right hip forward, the left hip back, lift your chest, and then hinge at the left hip crease. So blocks are really helpful here. Start to bend the left knee, collect the feet at the top of your mat, and fold. Maybe grab the backs of the calves. Inhale, mountain. Hands to heart. Exhale. Coming into Suriname B, part A. Inhale, mountain. This time we're just going to open up the heart in a cactus. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale halfway. Plant your hands. You can jump if you're feeling it. High plank, toes or knees. Chaturanga or all the way down. Up dog or cobra to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Use that same knee to nose action to bring the foot through to low lunge. On an inhale, drop the back foot so it's parallel to the back of your mat. Warrior two. Warrior two alignment, front heel to back heel or front heel to middle of the arch. Shoulders back and down. As you inhale, track forward. And exhaling, elbow to your knee or hand to a block or to the floor. Okay? Left hand's gonna be activating through the fingers, reaching the sky. Left shoulder's not in the ear, it's nicely integrated. And then swim your left arm forward and then down on the inside of your right foot. You're gonna pivot the left toes. Inhale the right arm high. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come to Skandasana left. All right, so you can stay up high for knee injuries, or you can come down low. Shift to the right. Bring your hands down, walk it around to low lunge. Root down through your right foot. Lift off in a little halfway lift, standing splits, and then exhaling to fold. Dial the left pinky toe down. We're going to do 3 Jiva squats here. Inhale, exhale Jiva. Inhale, press it back. Exhale Jiva. Inhale, press it back. This time, hold Jiva. All right? And slide the outside edges, I'm going to show you this way, of your feet together. This is an ITB and forward fold. And fold. Stay rooted through your right foot. Lift the left leg back up. And bend your standing leg. Inhale. As you exhale, hug your left knee into your nose. Just like that. In 3, 2, and feet together. And fold. Inhale halfway. Plant your hands. High plank, toes or knees. And you can always take this out and just meet me in down dog. Inhale, left leg high, knee to nose, through to low lunge. Knee over ankle. Inhale is warrior 2. All right, make sure that left knee is tracking towards your left pinky toe. On the inhale, reach. Elbow to knee, hand to block or floor. We're going to start with the right hand towards the sky. Reach through your fingertips. Swing the right arm forward, plant it on the floor or block, pivot onto the right toes, left hand high. Inhale. As you exhale, Skandasana right, Skandasana left. Hands down, low lunge front. Inhale, halfway lift, standing splits. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, Jiva. 2 more. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Jiva. Last one, inhale. Exhale, Jiva. Hold it here. Slide the outside edges of your feet together and fold. Keep your left foot down. Inhale the right leg high. Bend your standing leg. Lift the lifted leg. Inhale, knee to nose for 3, for 2, for 1, fold. Come on up, inhale, reset, hands to heart. All right, Surya Namaskar B, part B. Inhale up, exhale, open the heart. Inhale up, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale halfway, plant the hands, jump or step. Go through your Vinyasa. Dog to downward facing dog. All right, changing it up, different flow this time. Inhale, right leg high, knee to nose, low lunge. All right, this time, halfway lift, standing splits, okay? And then fold. Inhale here, just 1 Jiva, and you're gonna tuck your toes. I'm gonna face you so you see, we're gonna come to Ardha Matsyendrasana, have a seat. If this is too much, you're gonna straighten the left leg, okay? From here, bring your right hand behind you for spinal length. Inhale the left arm high and twist. So your right hand's back there, keeping your spine long. All right, let's come back to center. Root down for your right foot. You're coming back up to standing splits. This time, keep your left hand down, right arm high. Revolve, standing splits. Lift the back leg a little higher, step it back so your back foot's at a 45-degree angle, warrior 1. Okay. So bring your ribs, your feet are gonna kind of have their own lanes here, but bring your ribs forward. On this first one, we're gonna do humble warrior. So bring the arms up and back. Interlace your hands, use a strap or a towel. As you inhale, open your heart, squeeze. As you exhale, hinge forward. Keep the length in your spine. So maybe you come here, right? Maybe you can come a little bit further, but try not to rest your belly on your thigh. In 4, we're gonna come back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up, but turn the shoulders forward. Bring your arms up, steeple grip, let go mudra, reach it up, inhale, warrior 3. So you're gonna launch forward, maybe you keep your toes down, or maybe you can lift this back leg into full warrior 3. In 5, we're gonna come to warrior 2. 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, check your feet, that warrior 2 stance. Inhale. As you exhale, goddess. Inhale, warrior 2 to the back of your space. Exhale, goddess. Coming front facing again, warrior 2. Come up to your right toes. Inhale, reverse. Windmill down, Vinyasa. Your Vinyasa, your practice. Downward dog, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose, step it through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Jiva squat, hold. Have seat all the way down. Again, you can straighten the right leg if this is too deep. Left hand behind you, lengthen. Right arm high, inhale, and exhale to twist. Releasing, coming back up into that standing split. All right, keep the right hand down, left hand high. Lift the back leg higher, step it back. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Inhaling, arms up. And then behind. Interlace opposite thumb. When you're ready, inhale, pull your knuckles towards the floor, open your heart, and then hinging forward. Again, you can stop here, 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 or come all the way down. And 5, we're gonna come back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to the front, come on up. Warrior 1, steeple grip, let go. Inhale. Warrior 3. Again, you can stop here with the toes down or lift. Try to lift with that right glute. Micro bend in the left knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 is warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, warrior 2 to the back. Exhale, goddess. Warrior 2 to the front. Come up to your toes of the left foot. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, windmill down. Vinyasa. To downward facing dog. We're going to put those two flows together. Breath to movement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended. Sweep the left arm around, plant it, pivot. Inhale, twisted. Exhale, skandasana. Inhale, skandasana. Right knee's bent, hands down. Low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left hand down or on your block. Inhale, right arm high. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, warrior 1. Steeple grip right away. Warrior 3. And 3, warrior 2. 2. And 1, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale to the toes. Inhale, reverse. And vinyasa. Left side. Inhale, left leg high. All the way through. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extend. Inhale to twist it. Swing the right arm, plant it, reach. Skandasana, right knee. Skandasana, left knee. Hands to the floor. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift, standing splits. Exhale, fold. Right hand down, left hand high. Step it back. Inhale, warrior one. Steeple grip. Exhale, warrior three. And two. Warrior one. Inhale. I'm sorry, warrior two. Warrior two. Goddess. Warrior two to the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to the toes. Inhale, reverse. And Vinyasa. High plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. To downward facing dog. Go ahead and come to your knees and grab a drink. Grab those two blocks. Couple of little core exercises. So we're gonna start in boat, okay? Make sure you're on your sit bones. Bring your hands under your knees. Draw your shoulders back, okay? Come up to boat. If any time that you collapse, you're gonna come back here, or anytime it hurts your lower back, you're gonna come back here. So for this one, you're gonna cross your right leg over your left. Level one is to put your toes down and lift your hips, okay? Level two, you're gonna press it up, lift your hips and your feet. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hips down, boat. 3, 2, 1. Opposite, ankle crosses, and lift. 3, 2, 1. One more time each side. 3, 2, 1. Right over left, lift. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, moving back, 2, and 1. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, set the blocks kind of nearby. I'll turn to the side. We're gonna come to boat again. All right, shoulders are back. This time you're gonna inhale, reach the knees to your nose. Exhale to low boat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way onto your back. Grab one block. You're going to bring that block straight up, navel to spine, lower back down. Right? Let's lift both legs up. And then lift your head and chest. If that's too much, you can keep them down. But I'm going to have you tap. We're going to scissors. Tap, tap that block. 10, 9, 8, 7. It's okay to bend the knees a little bit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up. Tap the block on your calves and extend out. Lower back is down. Inhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5. So when you're doing ab work, you're hearing me, open mouth exhale. I think I lost count. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Set the block to the side. You can do some windshield wipers here. Rocking the knees from side to side. Massage the lower back. And then Apanasana, bring the knees into the chest. And roll out your ankles. We're going to come up into Malasana. into garland pose. So you'll roll it up. Your feet are gonna, I'll show you this way, be out. Triceps on the insides of your thighs, hands to heart, and then you're gonna push, right? Now if your knees are an issue, you're gonna stay up here, okay? You can still come here. You can even use a block for more support. Option 1, stay right there. Option 2, come into crow. If you're newer to crow, stand on a block, right? So women need to put the block into their armpits. Men are better at putting on the outside of your triceps, okay? All right, bringing the hips high. Women, put the knees in your armpits. Bring the hands down, lift the chest, one toe at a time. However, wherever you are, we're gonna meet back in downward dog. There's a couple finishing poses here. Half pigeon's one of them. Inhale the right leg high. Right knee to right wrist. Okay? Now you're at a diagonal, so you can still point your toe. Left leg extended. If you're up high, totally cool. Just bring a block under your right hip because you want your hip square. So wherever you are, fingertips down, lift, and then hinge forward, trying to keep the spine long, avoiding that round fold over. A few breaths here. All right, go ahead and come back up. Tuck your left toes under. Slide the right leg back. Downward dog, reset. Couple of breaths. Left side. Inhale, left leg high. Left knee, left elbow. Left shin is at a diagonal. Right leg is parallel to the right side of your mat. Fingertips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Check in with your breath, because when you get uncomfortable, that's when that shallow breathing comes back. And then go ahead and come back up onto your hands. This time I'm just going to have you step back onto your knees. Grab your calves, pull your calves back. You can sit on a block here. All right, so we're coming into hero pose. If you have knee issues, don't do this, or you can really sit higher up on a block or two. We're going to come into hero pose here. Bring the hands down, maybe that's where you stay. Maybe you come to your elbows. Maybe you can come all the way down. Just a few breaths here. Grab the sides of your mat, Come back up to your elbows. Come back up. Just going to slide the feet around. Come all the way onto your back. And do a knee hug. Legs up your imaginary wall. To dead bug. So you're going to grab the insides of your feet. Draw your thigh bones on the outsides of your ribs. This should feel really good to your lower back. Right? You're really elongating the lower back, forming some traction. Pressing down each and every vertebra, and then maybe you can roll from side to side if that feels good. Side to side. If there's another pose you want to do that. Otherwise, come into your final asana. Scooch back. I'm just going to come into Shavasana. Extend your legs, let your feet flop open. And then I recommend bringing your palms up just to soften the shoulders. And just a little visualization that I've used this week, thinking about letting go. So as you inhale, I want you to visualize pulling in a bright, beautiful color that illuminates your body from head to toe on the inhale, lights it up. And then on your exhale, attach another color and let it kind of visualize it through your third eye, or keeping your eyes closed. But visualize that exhale going into the space where you're practicing. You see it, it's heavy, it's dark, and then it just disappears. It's gone. So we're pulling in positive energy and relaxation and calm, and we're letting go of negativity and stress. Staying here if you'd like, if you're ready to get on with the day or the evening, whenever you're practicing. Find a little bit of movement, maybe bob the knees up and down. And then find one more full body stretch. Extend hands to the back of your space, heels to the front, big sip of air. And then big sigh out. Bend both knees. Roll onto your side, press up into any seat. I'm just going to sit on my knees. So I want to thank you so much for practicing with me. If you like today's practice, please leave me a comment and a rating. And I'd love to hear from you as well. If there's a practice or a restorative or some kind of practice that you would like me to incorporate into these classes, let me know. I'd appreciate it. And share with anybody that you think might benefit from this practice. Bringing your hands on Li Mudra, that's bringing the hands to the heart center. So we're connecting balance and connection and bringing them together, and then bringing that to our heart space. Thank you so much for your energy, your effort, and your light. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye. Be strong, be kind, and be brave. Namaste.